Hey everyone, it's July, and if you know, this is big Prime Day happens this month, so there's a lot of free games this month. Some highlights actually came out on Prime Day was the Rise of the Tomb Raider, and they brought back the Suicide Squad that had pretty negative reviews, but you can get that free as well. Those are some of the bigger games you could pull in. But today we're going to talk about the one that stood out to me that I would like to review, so let's get into it. The game I'm here talking about by the hint by the shirt is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. This came out in 2022. I actually played this free on Game Pass back then. That was a day one release. It's an 84 on the PC reviews, but it's been high 80s on all the other platforms. And to beat story mode, you're looking at 3 hours, but to do everything, you're probably in a lengthy 20 hours around that range. And as I mentioned, there is a story mode and arcade mode. Arcade mode, if you remember the old Ninja Turtles arcade games and Turtles in Time, which I'm a huge fan as long with Gaines on this channel. As you know, he used speedrun that one. But the arcade plays like that. You have limited lives and you kind of start over. So it makes it difficult. Story mode's a little easier than the counterpart game. So that makes it nice for beginners to come in and you can unlock characters and do missions. And even side missions, which I thought was cool. So the graphics here are inspired pretty much by the arcade games of the Ninja Turtles, and I enjoy them a lot. They smoothed it out through this one. Everything feels smooth. It's a clean game. They really improved it, even though it looks what you remember it as. It's a lot cleaner, and I enjoyed that. Including the graphics, you have different skins for your characters. They even do a lot of callbacks. So this review is going to have a lot of callbacks that I'll mention, but I think that's one of the highlights of this game. So you can even pick like the Game Boy Advance skins, so they look like the old Game Boy characters, and various other ones that I don't remember all the references to, but they have various ones there. And again, gameplay, very smooth. If you had played any of the older ones or any side scroller beat 'em ups, you're familiar with this platform, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of combos you can do, and you get special moves. It's fun to do one of the special moves. You feel very powerful and can take out a bunch of enemies. So they made the game feel really nice. And again, references, I like Turtles in Time. I like the callbacks. They do the silhouettes of the bosses before the level. They even include Big Apple. Instead of saying 3 a.m., it says 3 p.m. So a lot of references. Another reference I always enjoy is the cartoon references. And if you play story mode, the overview map is from the NES game. When you drove around the truck, it had a similar feel. So this game is very nostalgia for the old fans, and is newly updated for new people to join in. But if you're older like me, you're going to enjoy this game a lot more just for all the callbacks and the cartoons you watched. If you're a big Ninja Turtles fan, you will enjoy this game a lot. One note I would like to add is they added a lot of music through here that I thought was really good. And the callbacks again to the old arcade games, they have levels that you remember. You have the like surfing level. This one you're on a road on the 3rd level. All your favorite characters. I praise this game a lot. I'm kind of ranting now because there's just so much positive to talk about this game. And since it's originally a $25 game, to have this free is well worth it. I played it Game Pass day one. I think I beat it in the first day or two. It's only 3 hours for story. I didn't 100% complete it, but there's also DLC. You can get 2 more characters. I highly, highly praise this game. Short game, a fun game you can play with 4 people locally. That's always a plus I like nowadays, is just having local games. So please check this out, and also check out Rise of the Tomb Raider. Anytime I see that free, it's a recommendation by me. That trilogy is really good, so always grab those games. And I'll see y'all next month with a new game. Peace.